The alleged bullying incident between Irene and her stylist hurt Red Velvet's reputation with the international audience. 11 by IVE deserves more recognition.
Felix of Stray Kids should stop trying to make his voice deeper than it is. There's nothing wrong with his true regular voice, and it would be nice to hear him sing with it.
The rise of New Jeans is one of the most successful rollouts I've seen in the last few years. This is more impressive given that they don't have any established/popular member and doesn't have any significant controversies surrounding them.
It's either SM is bad at doing promotions and management, or there is some sort of curse, as SM is struggling to gain a strong foothold in the international market compared to other companies.
No K-pop group owns a concept. Everyone is free to use or reuse a certain concept. This has always been happening and will continue to happen. No K-pop group should be dragged because of it, and at the same time, there is nothing wrong to admit that your favorite group has been inspired by another group's theme or in any way.
Starship should put more effort into promoting other members of IVE. I understand Wonyoung's importance to the group, but the difference between her popularity to other members is too drastic. I don't mind BTS getting exempted from military enlistment. They contributed a lot in so many different ways to Korea. I think it's easy to not see the difference in their reach to other K-pop groups, as they all exist in one sphere. But objectively speaking, the gap between their achievements and influence on other groups is incredibly huge.
Members of ENHYPEN should be educated about body shaming and positivity. Understandably, not everyone is educated or aware of certain topics such as this one, but it doesn't make it okay, and it should be dealt with by their management.
One of the biggest mistakes of JYP is the disbandment of GOT7. The group had a really strong promise to go further, become bigger, and be more successful.
Blackpink should come outside their box and release something different. They almost always release the same type of songs. I understand that it works, but it would be nice to see them release another slow or mid-tempo type of song as their title track or single.
K-pop fans are getting overhated, and it doesn't make sense. There is nothing wrong with liking K-pop. We are hurting nobody, just minding our own business, and we are just the same as everyone else who has their interests.
To be honest, Stacey's recent songs are boring. Feel My Rhythm by Red Velvet is the best K-pop song with a classical music sample.
Some EXO members should be educated about colorism.
Lisa of Blackpink deserves so much more. She could have been bigger than she is now if she was only properly promoted by YG in Korea. And also, there is no reason for YG to hide her total album sales. It's one of the highlights of her career, so she and her fans deserve to know it.
Butter by BTS is a bad song in my opinion.
Yetum of Treasure is so talented and much underrated.
The Great Mermaid by Les Seraphim is not a good song. ENHYPEN has one of the strongest dance lines among 4th-gen groups.
I feel like aespa released an English song too early at the point of their career.
Weirdly, Chen of EXO is one of the least popular members of the group when he's one of the most talented.
Twice rap line is quite weak.
Even though TXT is one of the most successful 4th-gen boy groups in Korea, they are still lacking in domestic promotions.
The Lift should put more effort into releases of ENHYPEN. Their recent works are underwhelming. HYBE did a great job in establishing distinct identities for their groups. Each group has its lane and concepts.
K-pop fans are the best and the worst fans.
Stacey's debut song So Bad is their best song.
Just like other groups with a lot of members, promotion and growth would be a challenge due to the higher learning curve. But if YG played their cards well, then the future is bright for Treasure.
I feel sorry for what Les Seraphim has gone through during their debut era.
Cat and Dog by TXT is a little bit cringe. It's amazing that despite inactivity, EXO fandom is still existing and is loyal to them.
These coming 1 to 2 years would be a crucial point of ITZY's future as a group. They need to find a way to expand their fandom and overall influence during this period, or else they would be buried by other groups.
Stray Kids' rap line is one of the strongest among 4th-gen groups.
Black Mamba by aespa is underrated.
I feel like JYP has not promoted Twice members enough for them to be able to develop established careers as soloists. JYP could have done so much more, most especially during their early years.